Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh, welcome. So this is Let's Talk Station. This is Sarah Shenanigans. I'm Valerie Lorraine, your host. We have some very special guests tonight. We have the Liquid Lizard, who is a two-time published author, a poet, and he is quite an amazing person with a personality that is delightingly funny. At least I think so. And we also have the Blonde Father who is joining us. He is an exquisite wordsmith who winds very interesting lyrics that are completely engaging. Very excited to have them both with us tonight. And we have a few surprises up our sleeves. We've got some stuff going on tonight. So I'm going to leave that up to Quentin to talk to you about. And also, my first question is, when this show's over, Quentin, how can people watch it?
Oh, you could watch the replay on YouTube. It'll be on Facebook. It's still on Facebook. It'll stay there until whenever, I guess. And it'll be on Spotify probably no later than Friday on
Brilliant.
Let's Talk on Spotify. So, what do we got planned tonight with these two guys? I mean, I've been seeing a lot in the chat. We had to put some disclaimers out.
Right?
And I know you were late to our little meeting behind the scenes. Were
I
you
was.
trying? Were you trying to get out of the show tonight?
Nope, I was causing drama.
So, um, this is the seventh show, and you decided to get two guests. So, should they be jealous that they're together, or them together? You just gonna just this is gonna be the last show you're doing because they're just gonna burn it down.
They're going to burn it down. They are going to burn it down. I'm going to let everybody know that tonight is all about trigger warnings. If you have a trigger, then be warned. So I'm just going to poke the bear a few times. Of course, we do the serious stuff
So,
because I
so let
want
me
you to
ask
get
you,
to know
Val,
these guys.
if you doing a trigger warning, you invited them to the show, so this will be your fault.
Hmm. I'm taking chances. I felt like we are serious shenanigans, and these two are known for their great poetry on Instagram, but they are also known for being some pretty out there jokesters. So I want people to see that there is a different side to them. There's
Do they
some,
do they know each other?
yes, yes, they do. They're good
Are they?
friends.
Are, are they might get mad at me at this. Are they a couple?
No, not at all.
Are they partners? Or do
No,
they
no,
like
not
each
at
other?
all.
They don't like each other.
Oh no, they're friends, but
Oh,
sometimes their joking goes to they poke at each other, they do that kind of joking. But we're just gonna have a great time. And you know, this is what the show's about. The show is not just about getting to know the person and what they have going on and who they are on a deeper level and finding all that out. It's also about laughter. And I don't think that we have enough laughter in our lives. So
the blonde father, right?
right, I do know.
The Joker has no friends.
Well, you know what? We're gonna see if he can make some tonight.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
let's start it.
All right, let's go. Well, hello.
Well, hello guys. How are you?
We're doing well.
Just reading
Blonde
a couple.
father.
The Joker has no friends.
The Joker has no friends. You wish we were lovers, man. Dude, how many times have you asked me for that, man? Anyway,
You
like
got
it's like Quentin read your mind, bro.
It's
you have
nice to
the
be. It's nice to be wanted, though, right?
you have the right glasses on tonight.
Yeah, he started following me, but I didn't realize it was home. Anyway,
So, first off, I want you to introduce yourself. I'm going to get you to go first, the Blonde Father. Tell us where we can find you and, who you are.
Yeah, I'm the Blonde Father. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok as well. I live in Florida. Um, I started writing poetry probably two years ago. I enjoy it. Looking forward to tonight.
And you're good at it, so that's wonderful.
Thank
The
you.
Liquid Lizard. Tell us where we can find you.
You can
In
see,
New York.
you can find me. I'm on Instagram. That's how I met Blonde Father. IG Liquid Lizard. It's THE_LIKWID_LIZARD. Liquid is in LIKWID. And that's because you get 8 additional points in Scrabble for spelling it that way. So I won. But you can find my books. I've got books on Amazon, and you can find my stuff is out there if you want to find it. So, but but I'm
Beautifully artistic covers, by the way. I love the color covers. They're very
thank,
colorful. They're very artistic. They're very,
thank you,
yeah.
thank you.
Can you get pink one? Where's your pink?
That was my first scattered refractions.
Oh, okay, yes. Yes.
All the ones you send me say not for resale across the front.
Right. Cheaping it out.
Yes, I know you pawned all the shit that I ever send you. Anyway, excuse my French. I'm sorry. Anyway, I want you to pawn it.
Well, that's on you if you're just going to pawn it anyways. Well, he could have signed it and it would have been worth more for you to pawn.
No, fine.
So I have a question straight off the bat for you, Liquid. You have called yourself the anti-bully bully.
Yeah.
Tell me what that means to you.
Well, when I first came on Instagram, it was just really, I just picked. It's a cruel world. The internet's a cruel world, and it's gonna be the cruel world and stuff. But I started moseying amongst diverse poets whom, some had issues, but needless to say, it was sensitive. And I found people were just downright uh, just being mean, and mean people are really mean people suck. And I used to be a mean person. I used to be a very bad person. I used to be capable of pretty vicious things, and so I can come back. So I started little things like, whenever somebody would get out of line, I would write a poem about it, tag them, and the next thing I know, they delete their profile or whatever. They come over and they talk shit. And I started getting, a little bit deeper into it, a little bit heavier, and I started, finding bullies. And then I opened up a world with hackers. I kind of started chasing down hackers and spammers and stuff like that. And then for a while, I've tried to find people that enjoy harming children as well, um, and I've sort of taken that up as my task.
Um, I don't think there's a person in this world who wouldn't say kudos to you. There's things that should be left for the police, but there's also people in this world who have it on their heart to make sure that the things that the police cannot always, they can't keep up on everything. So I, for one, want to say thank you because I know who you are, and I know that you have a heart for people. So, I appreciate what you do behind the scenes, and we can leave it at that.
Thank you.
Blonde Father. So you came on Instagram 2 years ago, correct?
That's right.
About 2
Yeah,
years.
give or take. Yeah, maybe a year and a half. I don't know.
And were you doing poetry before that, or did you get the vibe from coming on Instagram and meeting these groups of people?
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I was actually writing like funny. I was like writing like rap lyrics and selling them on Songbay for fun, and it turned to poetry. Got on Instagram. I think you're one of the first people I met through Poets Anonymous Inc. or something like that. And I just like write to those prompts. I look back at some of those now, and I'm like, wow, those look like Liquid Lizards type of poetry. Um, but yeah, it's an
So they were
interesting.
phenomenal back then too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Really good fonts and stuff like that. But it's an interesting place to say the least. But kudos to Liquid for the bullying stuff. I know he was probably heavily bullied, which makes sense. But no, I'm kidding. No, he does it. He's good people. He's all talk. I think that's why he's friends with me. If he needs like a bodyguard, if somebody ever like comes through and comes to harm him,
You're there.
I think that's it.
So are you well versed in like karate or judo, or what's your deal? How are you going to protect him?
I just I don't know if you've ever met him. He's frail and he's
Old.
actually a walker.
Okay.
Yeah.
He watched a couple Steven Seagal movies, and suddenly he's going to enter in the Kumite, but whatever. Okay.
Power Rangers.
We all have our goals in life.
We do.
So you know what? Because I usually ask more questions, but because I normally have one guest, not two, so I am going to ask you both to read a piece of poetry. I'm going to ask the Blonde Father to go first, and then Liquid will get you after to spit a piece, so we can get both of you in. I want a couple pieces from you through the evening.
Okay. Do you you want us to do a single piece or do you want us to do a collab?
You can do whatever you would like to do. Honestly, it's completely up to you.
No, not that, dude. Stop.
Try to go to sleep.
Oh.
Wrong crowd, buddy.
I'm gonna leave it up to you. Liquid, do you want to start with a collab or you want to do our own piece?
You know what? I'm gonna leave it up to you. We've got all right. So here's the deal, Val. We've got three collabs picked aside. Two of them unpublished, and then we've got one piece that we each wanted to read. So
Sure.
enough time for four, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll make time for that.
Let's start with the collabs, and if we have time left, we'll do a single. Is that cool? I mean,
Cool.
because your poetry is so much better when I write with it.
Okay, so you guys didn't know which one you're gonna do together. I don't want you to start and somebody thinks it's the next one.
You want to do punchline?
Get your bars all wrong.
Yeah, we can do punchline.
Okay.
I think was this the first one we ever did?
No, the first one we ever was thought I was a poet.
Got it.
Found out I was a poet.
Got it. This one is punchline. I'll start. So if I'm being honest, they don't want the colliding. See me?
Well,
I make what?
wait.
He just wanted to interrupt you.
Yeah, I don't like the start of it either.
He's trying to make sure that he's got it up so he can go with you.
He put the wrong glasses on. I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, too.
Those are the ones he puts on to read the obituaries in the morning to look for his friends.
Oh yeah, dude. Hey, you were right, dude. Go ahead.
Oh man. Did you know the Dead Sea when it was sick?
Yes, dude. It was very sick.
All right, this is punchline. So if I'm being honest, they don't want the colliding. See me? I may come across soft, but I'm a savage. Wrong path, they're not surviving. Heart attack, right hook, crack like Hunter Biden. It was a punchline in case that missed. I'm throwing combos guaranteed to catch these fists, leave you speechless with tied wrists. I'm calm with the cool until the plot try to twist. Emotionally aware, I do not dare you challenge this. We should really all just coexist. Regardless of matter, my flames always stay lit, whether they touch or hit. Those with bad intentions, stay away, just mind your business. Nonetheless, the desire, no stress. I see all this division along with the contributors. Let them get laid to rest. I think it's time I get this shit off my chest. Take some time to invest or don't. The fucks are given are equal to zero or less. Ever pause to think progress with malice will cause one and digress. When does too much progress multiply and regress? This is just simple math as the laws cause the returns to diminish. I am the captain now. Call this a flawless victory. This isn't social studies. Get a book and read, bitch, your history. It's not rocket science. Let me remain your favorite mystery. Thought you had me fooled. Shit, lizard. Take him to school.
Serendipitous stupidity, beguiling an aggravated injury, treacherous provocation. Watson would call it elementary. Them rocks in your head, turns out, are sedimentary. Sentimental inconsistencies lose the last decade of a dead century. And it wouldn't be best. It would be best if you didn't mention me. Because you can't walk through the dark without bumping into something. And I am the shadow you had first thought to be nothing. I'm all hinch. Wait, I don't make a lot of noise and I don't need to raise the volume, but if you take the stand, just know that you will fall soon. You're all bang and I'm all boom. I'm all hinch and you're all goon. What you California raisin? I'll squeeze a grape into a prune. Tuck your tail between that tight pink ass of yours and go back to your room, or else beneath the crisp fall moon, I'll go ape shit on a baboon. Feel me? Like, really though, seriously, what the fuck is your problem? I'm like Einstein when we square up, and I'll be glad to help you solve them. Got it? Capiche? Because I would rather break bread than crack your head or break your legs, but I bet I can stop you or any other aggressor without applying any more than 7 pounds of pressure.
What I really love about both of your poetry that comes out in your personalities is that you're very clever and you're very quick. And so when you two get together and you joke, you get along, you joke, and that speed, that accuracy, that clever comes out. But to turn that into a question, where did your love of words, your love of stringing words together come from? Both of you. That question is for both of you. Whoever wants to jump in.
I like the brain stimulation, the challenge of it, trying to make syllables rhyme more than just like one word. I think it's just interesting.
My stepfather, my father, but he was not my biological father. He would punish me by sending me into my room to do 500 words on what it is I did, why it was wrong, what I can do to prevent it, etc., etc. And he would skim through, and any words that repeated, he would make me go grab. We had what was called a thesaurus, which are extinct now, I think. But we had a thesaurus, and he would make me go through the thesaurus, and he would make me research things in the encyclopedia, and he made it so that I started writing songs. And when I started like writing rap songs when I was young, I wanted words never to repeat within the song. So that's it.
Wow. That is pretty amazing because, there's a punishment that served you through your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Did you like it then?
Oh yeah.
You did? You didn't mind it back then? You were like, this is kind of, wow.
Yeah, cool.
Huh?
You were like one of the first people to ever rap, if not the first, if it was when you were young.
I was. I was. It was.
Are you in the Hall of Fame?
Uh, I'm not in the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not in the Hall of Fame. Well, maybe. Okay. I've been
Maybe.
I've been on a couple milk boxes, but no main features.
Gotcha. You got some points for that one, huh? So tell me what you feel is your greatest accomplishment so far in life. And I'm not just talking about writing. It could be anything.
Was Blonde Fathers is writing with me, so that's out of the way.
I think you were the one that remembered the order of our stuff. But anyway, I digress.
I don't remember much these days. You know that.
I know, and you remembered that. But I'd have to say, I'd have to say my daughters. Yeah, it's hands down. You look at them, you watch them grow up. I mean, they're far from perfect, but they're a lot better than I am, to say the least. So,
Children are precious gifts. And you guys look like you all came out of a catalog somewhere, so that's just a bonus.
Yeah, you look like you probably never.
Yeah, no, don't say it. So, and you liquid?
Your mom used to hide the Sears and Roebuck. What was? I'm sorry. What was the question? Was it? I forgot.
What is your greatest accomplishment that you feel is your greatest accomplishment today?
Yeah, my greatest accomplishment is my family. It's
Gang.
yeah. Whoa, gang. Whoa. Just are. Is my family without a doubt is my family. I mean, it's not something that I should have been capable of, except my wife.
You know what? That's it is very lovely, and it is completely endearing because that is what grounds us. For some of us, right? It's what grounds us and keeps us coming back to the reality and pushing harder and striving for more.
Yeah.
So, Liquid Lizard, you have 2 books. Um, you've written music back in the day. You've or lyrics, and you're a poet now. What's next for you?
Well. All right. Okay. So I have 5 books,
cremation.
but I really only talk about the 2 most recent. So I really. Uh, um. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. See what happens.
Yeah, right. That's fair. I can't tell if that answer was don't tell them what you got up your sleeve next, or if it was, as I probably perceive it, it's the personality that you have. It's like, we'll just keep going and see what happens next.
Yeah.
All right. And the Blonde Father, like you've used to sell songs,
Like
rap
3.
lyrics. You have possibly a book coming in the future.
You never know.
Never know. Okay, so these are tight to the chest things. Then I can just ask, maybe in a general concept, what do you foresee coming next, or what have you lined up for yourself to do?
I do poetry as an escape, right, for fun. Um, Again, brain stimulation. I enjoy it, but it's a side thing, right? I can't let it derail life, really. Um, yeah, so just working hard and providing, and yeah, but I don't have any major plans to write 7 books and do all that. But if it happens, it happens. But I want to put myself in the position to do so. I will. So
Understood. Understood. Okay, I'm gonna get you guys to give me another piece because I know how many pieces we want to get in. As you know, this is episode 7. Not used to having 2 guests. So I want to make sure that we get all that in.
We'll each read one piece that we wanted to read. You want to go? You want me to go first?
I will go.
All right.
I'm gonna read one of your poems, Val,
What?
if you don't mind. It's
Don't
salvaged.
Oh.
The velveteen lies tumble off charmed lips, laying on the body of mediocrity, received by an enchanted heart, vexed and enslaved, gaslighting so combustible, flowing words of adoration become obsidian, truth bursts, shrapnel flies, the fire dies, God of stone sees the hubris of that abdicated soul, elated tumult indulges the air, making it heavy and burdened, love so discordant, it's ineffable, epicedium replaces all around. Valerie Lorraine.
Thank you for that. That was very appreciated because it was unexpected. But yes.
That was a great piece. That was a beautiful piece, and I like, yeah, it was funny because I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. Good read, man.
Yeah, it was. I got to tell you something. That was what I like to call a word jar right. So I like to keep word jar, and when I'm on lives or when I'm doing something or reading people's poetry and I see a word that really strikes me, I jot it down and I on a little slip of paper and put it in my great big word jar. And sometimes when I'll pull out, one word or whatever, and one day I pulled them all out. I laid them down in vertically, and I took every word that was there and I wrote a sentence around it, a poetic sentence, and just put it all together. So that was a list of my favorite words made up in one poem.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But we're not here for me, so
No, exactly.
even though I appreciate that.
Yeah, it was nice of you, but we're not here for Valerie. This is a piece. This is a piece I'm gonna read. I don't think it has a title. If it does, once I've read it. All right. It goes like this. Your words carved a hole in the whole of my heart, breaking open wounds where scars have not yet completed their mend. You justify it as a loving action of protection. I see it as rejection. Rest assured, all you did was deepen my resolve to be better and rely only on myself, a strength I have determinedly crafted into armor. I didn't hear your battle cry, nor prepare my heart's cover. I'll never make that mistake again. Valerie Lorraine. Valerie Lorraine, poet author.
Well, I cannot thank you enough, but we're hoping to hear you guys' poetry.
Yeah, no, that's what I wanted to read. That's what he wanted to read.
Gang.
Gang, yeah.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna play it like that, then I have questions. So let me see. The Blonde Father. When's the last time you Googled your name?
Oh gosh. I don't even know.
Was it lately?
Yeah, probably 10 years.
10 years ago? Okay. Well, you're due again. Liquid, what was your favorite childhood book?
My favorite childhood book?
Not a magazine, a book.
Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. If you if you were to, both of you, if you were to be able to meet anybody in history and sit down and have a really good conversation with them, who would you choose? Go ahead, just jump out. Whoever's got an answer first.
Look, when you've been around longer, so you have more options. Go ahead.
I would choose Jesus.
I like that answer. I like that answer.
I actually have a poem in my book. It's called "If I Could Smoke a Joint with Jesus."
There you go. I hope we'll get to hear that, but I will definitely be going to look that one up. Blonde Father, who would you choose?
Gosh. Anybody. Do they have to be dead now?
No, you know what? You can pick anybody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're living or dead.
I'd probably go with Elon Musk.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is very, very
I would have
interesting.
thought you would have said Macaulay Culkin, but
Yeah. Why? I'm curious as to why.
I don't know. Some of the things you've told me.
Well, I did think I was going to hear Justin Bieber's name come out of one of your mouths, but hey, you surprised me.
Yes, out of.
Do you guys think that someone can be an effective writer, especially of poetry, if they don't feel strongly with their emotions?
I do.
Yeah.
I think they can be a strong writer, a strong poet. I think, I don't think you necessarily have to feel to identify a feeling. I don't think you have to feel it to identify it. I mean, but there are people who are just brilliant wordsmiths, and they just form words that they don't understand or is poetry, but
They know how to put it together.
yeah, it's still poetry. Yeah,
It's
I mean,
very
pretty
true.
much everything except for what one, right?
Like that. The Blonde Father, if you could tell your younger self anything that would help you today, what would that be?
Shut the fuck up.
All right. Would you listen? Would your younger self listen? No.
Absolutely not.
No. All right.
Hey, probably go back and say one time does
What did you say?
nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Let me see what I was going to ask you. What is the best novel that you've ever read? I'm asking both of you now.
Novel is like a big book. It's like a
It
like a
is. It's got words in it from cover to cover.
Like
Yeah.
Goosebumps?
Most likely no pictures or very few. No?
Wuthering Heights is good.
Yeah? What?
either Lord of the Flies or Catcher in the Rye.
Okay. Those are good books. Anybody read Moby Dick?
Oh yeah.
Did you enjoy it? Was it a sleeper for you, or did you like get right into?
He enjoyed the second part.
I didn't enjoy. I didn't. Dude, we're not thinking of the same thing, dude. That's a different movie. Um, I kind of enjoyed it. I mean, once the story was through and I actually heard all the different breakdowns of the story, I liked it. But then that also aroused my curiosity of like, how do you know? How do you know that's exactly what he meant when he wrote? And I reread stuff like that, like Treasure Island, Moby Dick, and just kind of they're great books. You know, they're great. They're great stories. Time.
Mm. Okay, one more question before I get a poem out of each of you that wasn't written by me. Um, who is the most influential, or has been um, the most influential person in your life?
Uh, well, I mean, you know, that was that was all through life. I mean, I had my father and my brother, but I didn't take to a high road. I'd have to say my wife is the most influential person in my life. She changed it. You know, she didn't just change it. She killed off the old me and made me somebody different, somebody I was never capable of being. So, um, it's without a doubt my wife.
Nice. Blonde father?
I'm gonna have to say my grandfather. Uh, he came from nothing, made made himself something, went through a lot, and lives it today. And yeah, he's a mentor. He's just all around good people.
All right. I
He's a
think
little
we're
bit younger than Liquid.
a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah. All right. Most people are.
Yeah.
My social security has 3 digits. So what?
Two more than yours. Um, okay, I'm gonna hand the mic over to each of you to share a poem, preferably one that's penned by you guys, not me. But I do appreciate that. But still, we want to hear your poetry.
You want to do the untitled one, the short one, or you want to do space?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Let's do expedite me to space. You
Okay.
want it? All right.
Yeah.
This is unreleased. We just finished this, as a matter of fact.
Oh, cool.
It's a micro.
Yeah.
What'd you call it?
Expedite me to space.
Okay.
That's what you sent me.
Is it?
Yeah, like 90 different text messages ago.
Oh. Let me drink a sip of water real quick.
He can't read.
Space, a concept both vast and small, a word that holds many meanings, one and all. In the realm of language, it wears so many faces. Explore the depths, let me in Liquid take you places, both visible and unseen by the eye. Take me to space. I need some me time on my own with my own one-of-a-kind mind. Space, the expanse where galaxies reside, a cosmic playground where stars collide in stellar symphony as they dance and twirl, telescoping wonders that make hearts unfurl. Space, a void, an emptiness profound, where matter is sparse and the silence is found. Its vacuum, vast, devoid of air or sound, a cosmic desert, mysteries abound, a gap, a distance, a span between objects, a measure often needed for both women and man, a chasm between souls, a longing unmet, sometimes that bridge needed to connect where love is set, space, an interval in the realms of time, a pause, a breather, a moment to breathe and rewind, to climb between heartbeats, between words we speak. It's within these precious gaps, new paths we seek. Space can be a room, an area, a place where we dwell and find both solace and grace. So much of space still unknown, uncharted terrain beyond the borders of what we as humans can explain. Mysteries of existence waiting to be unfurled in the depths of knowledge, a boundless world, space, an arena, a stage, a sphere where we can strive and conquer the deepest of all fears, to explore, to discover, to chase every one of our dreams in this temporary life that goes by faster than it seems. See space, the gaps between the letters and lines in written word where punctuation shines, a pause, a rhythm, a cadence that we embrace to give meaning, to lend words their rightful place. In the gaps and pauses, let all possibilities bloom. In the vastness of space, one is never left without room. So let us celebrate space in all its guises, from cosmic wonders to those interpersonal prizes, a word with layers, with depths not to be ignored, in the tapestry of language forevermore. I need space. Take me to the one I adore. Liquid, you coming with or need space to let your mind explore?
You ask me if I'm coming, man. I'm already here, like knowing where I'm going, but a deafening echo of loud and silent, never could hear. A realm of blinding kindness, not sincere nor insincere, and cosmic revelation is nothing one should fear. Space, a continuum of vast explosions within the calming force of eternal tranquility, swimming through preponderance of absolute weightlessness and desolate solitude. Journey unbound, where all sound is drowned, yet sometimes the crackle of thunder echoes from off in the distance. The darkness hides its light, but for a flash across an instance, the depth of her persistence, an occasional wink from heaven's wide eye could open temporary portals into the great by and by. And if one dares to pay attention, they would not need to ask her why. Space is where our spirit lives once our bodies die. Space, an unrelenting purgatory. How could one not have any longing to explore the pockets of plasmic melatonin, strobe refractive, chain reactive, intricate gleams of intimate ferocity, intimidating with imminent velocity across a starlit smear, an atmosphereless atmosphere? Who cares where we go from here? Take me to a timelessness of theoretical disconnect where horizons intersect, magnetisms intercept, non elemental elements both die and resurrect, enlightenments project, that humbling source of purity which only gods collect. The evolution of omniscience through spiritual and creative intellect, in rapid, explosive, spontaneous combustion, scattering, soul shattering resilience, sparking the ignition of a supernova fuse with unparalleled brilliance and undiscovered hues, revealing that life itself is just a ruse.
So take me to the space where stars spread their shimmer, a celestial canvas of cosmic glimmer and weightless wonder where worlds whirl and race. Unveil the mysteries, let me glorify its grace. Twinkle, twinkle, trillion tiny specks, tease my thoughts as my soul reflects the void so vast, a vacuum's embrace. Take me away to this ethereal place, transcending terrestrials, ties, and terrain, to the realm beyond where the mighty heavens reign. Through galactic gates, let me swiftly soar. With every fiber, let me yearn for more. Tether me not to earthly realms confined. Let my spirit dance unrestrained and unconfined, like a comet streaking, blazing with might. I crave the freedom. Let me blast off in cosmic flight through nebulous tapestry. Paint me a tale of new nurseries where unknown stars prevail. Take me to space where time surrenders, as silence echoes and the soul remembers. A symphony of silence, I crave the celestial symposium where worries wash away. Let me dispose of them. Telescopes as time machines bending the light, revealing secrets hidden in plain sight. From distant quasars to black holes so dense, every discovery let me commence beauty in the cosmic suspense. Let me gaze upon the craters of the moon, true testaments of time, a lunar luminary, let it refine my mind. I'm seeking Saturn's rings, spin around my way, orbiting majestically in their grand display. Let me jump to Jupiter the giant, let it glance at me with its stormy eye. Leave me in awe, yet never leave the memory behind, found beyond the sky. Let me make it to Mars, an enigma I must explore. Beyond must dreams of colonization, I just need a minute to embrace and adore. I need this. Bring me to Venus, the morning and evening star, a fiery beauty both near and far. Let me feel far beyond alive, beyond our solar system where exoplanets exist. In this quest for more light, the soul can't resist. Onward to orbiting distant suns. I pray you will let me play. Take me to space where my passion ignites and endless possibilities sway. But amidst the wonders, let me not forget the fragility of earth, a jewel beset. For now I'll wait, cherish and protect where I'm bound to roam. In this fragile biosphere called earth, liquid, take 'em home.
So much life and lifelessness, the intensity of bliss and humbled all of righteousness where isn't exactly what it is. Space where matter doesn't matter anymore. A familiar unfamiliarity because we have all been there before. Once free to dance among her core, a sea without a shore. Her magnitude of gravities drifting through the never, what seems lost within her peace shall not seem lost forever. Space where time does not exist, void of all persistence and irrelevant inconsistencies, a universe of universes with electromagnetic codependencies, a heartbeat without rhythm, sending pulse across an empty sea of stillness, a thunderous, piercing silence, a quiet, quite deafening sound, her peaceful reverence, majestic, her energy profound. She revels infinite with consequence, with questionable confidence and suggestible competence lingering. Nothing is exactly what nothing ever was just because nothing is the only thing that everything else does. So expedite my extradition, let my light refract a prism to escape this literally figurative existential prison.
Whoosh. Um, if I may say, you two, as expected, write wonderfully together. Amazing.
You're the one that said we should write together.
I did. And I think I was right.
You're like, I remember you were like, you should help Blonde Father. He kind of sucks. I was like, ah.
Oh, well, I don't think it was said like that, but that's how you took it. That's fine. So on that note, Liquid, what
Yes.
do you think people misunderstand about you the most?
What do people misunderstand about me the most?
Yeah. If
Uh,
you were to say, like, you know what, I am misunderstood about this commonly.
I'm vulgar. I come off as harsh, insensitive, and I come off maybe in a aggressive tone sometimes. Um, uh, but you know, I don't I don't mean harm.
I would agree that that's how you are misunderstood, and I would also agree that I know you well enough to know you don't mean harm. So interesting. Interesting answer. I, I was wondering if you would answer how I expected.
I did.
You did. You very much did.
Yeah.
The Blonde Father, if you could be remembered for one thing, what would it be?
If I could what now?
Be remembered for one thing.
Besides riding with me.
Um, I think it's about what you leave behind, right? I think it's your children. I hate to like keep reverting back to that answer, but it's all you can think of, right? If your memory can live through them and they know how to live right, then you've served your purpose. The rest of the shit doesn't matter.
Agreed. Agreed. Let me see. So, I'm gonna ask this of Liquid. If you won $10 million tomorrow, what would you spend it on?
Nobody would know.
Okay.
$10 million. What would I spend it on?
Not saying you have to spend it all, but what's
You
the
know,
significant purchase that you would,
I would buy.
or investment you would make?
I would buy a. I would buy a large amount of land. I would buy a large amount of area, and I would put myself, my family, my loved ones, etc. On that area. But I would also donate uh, a fair amount of that area so that a homeless community can they're welcome to come and have a place to stay. I mean, I could buy like Tent City, whatever. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna take it too far, but I would I would uh, I would try to improve my community first.
Love it. Blonde Father. Um, do you have anything that you would put your efforts into humanitarian wise? Or have you?
I candidly I should do a way better job of that. Right. I live the rat race. I'm always on the go. Um,
But if you could, where would you?
yeah, I mean, but if I could, I think it's the youth. I think they're far more important than people realize. They need to be heard. Um, it's amazing how much you can learn, really from anybody, but younger people, right? It's I'm in a generation now where people, like old people like Liquid are set in their ways. And I'm just kidding, but um, yeah, I think in the youth, just investing in the youth and helping them grow, helping them not trip over the same logs that we did, or have over time, in any way possible. How I would do it, I don't, I couldn't. I'm not gonna bullshit an answer, but I think the youth.
He's already been a poster child for prophylactics, but
You talk about Macaulay Culkin and posters. Have you seen that Michael Jackson documentary? I'm just curious.
no, yeah.
So I'm going to take a quick second for a commercial break, which I usually do earlier in the segment at least once, but I've really been enjoying this conversation. So here we go. This is the Let's Talk Station. I'm Valerie Lorraine. This is Serious Shenanigans. We're here every Tuesday night at 9:30 to 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would like to thank our producer, Quentin Ford. He does all of the work behind the scenes that keeps us going in an important way. If you have enjoyed the show, I can advise you that there are lots of other shows on this channel. So we would love it if you would take a moment, if you would subscribe to the channel, like, and then also just take it one step forward and ring that notification bell. That notification bell is going to let you know when the shows come on so you don't have to wonder. And we love seeing you here, whether it's live or on replay. But we do love seeing your comments. I've seen you in the room, and it's wonderful to have you here. My guests tonight are the Blonde Father and Liquid Lizard. And I'm just going to leave a little bit of space here in case our producer Quentin wants to do anything, or if he's good, he can just make the cricket noise or something, and I'll carry on.
Okay, no one can see me. No
Nobody.
one can see me, but I'm here. But I'm gonna put something on the screen for everybody in the chat that want to be a part of our prize, our giveaway tonight. I'm gonna put something on the screen, and you have to put hashtag serious shenanigans. Just put hashtag serious shenanigans in the chat. That's all you have to do. Hashtag serious shenanigans.
And this is an actual real giveaway. It's not a joke. So if you go ahead and do that, and then we will see what happens. Do you need a minute for them to do that, or can we carry
Yeah,
on?
I'm gonna give them a second. I'm gonna see
Yeah.
who puts their name in the chat, and then I'm gonna put the giveaway up so
Okay.
everybody can see the giveaway, so they don't think we're backdooring them. You know what I mean? They might think we're trying to be sneaky and give it
But see,
and,
we're
and give
serious
it.
You
shenanigans.
said back door, and Liquid got real excited.
I know, right? I was like, whoa, hold on. But we are serious shenanigans. We are not sneaky shenanigans. So go ahead and hit that hashtag, get that in there, and we're gonna be excited to see what the big prize is.
I'm gonna put it on the screen for everybody to see what's going on now.
All righty.
Nobody to think I'm being
Sneaky.
crazy. Okay. See what's on the screen? We got 2 people that said it already. We need some more. A couple more people. Hashtag serious shenanigans.
All right, guys, let's get it in there. Hashtag serious shenanigans. Let's see what happens. I'm excited to see what Quentin has up his sleeve, and I think these guys are too. So,
most definitely.
Get it in there.
So, Lizard, who was the ugly man in their skit?
Yeah. Oh, that was my son. Well, okay, it was me, my daughter, my son, and it was our neighbor. His name's JJ. His name's Jackson. He's best friends with the kids. He hangs out. He's pretty much one of our kids. So, but yeah, we got him on it. Yeah, you saw that. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Witt's asked about that. Oh, you saw that.
Yeah, I saw it.
That was
Okay, so we only got 2 people that's going to
Okay,
be
well,
in
let's play with you.
Huh?
Can we play with you? You boys don't say nothing. We got you.
I'm lost.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Trust me.
Okay. So we got 2 people in our lottery here.
Okay.
So you guys can see it, right, Val?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, we're going to draw now, okay?
Yeah. Can't go wrong. Either one of those people win. That's like,
what we call 50-50.
Wait, look who won.
Our past guest with us, Mr. Witz. Somebody who and both of those people who were in there, I have to say, I love and respect in great ways, but and had great conversations with both of them today. So wow.
So Val, I didn't get a chance, Val. I didn't get a chance to say what they won now. And this is where the tricky part comes in.
Okay.
Honestly, nobody knows what this prize is. So we're going to be the serious part of the show.
Right.
All right. This is what they won.
A copy of my book.
What?
Woohoo.
Nice.
There you
They
go.
want a copy of your book. So, Mr. Wiz, all I need you to do is email me your shipping address at ltalk5600@gmail.com, and we will get your prize out to you as soon as possible.
Love this.
Mr. Wiz, congratulations, boy.
Right. Such a great person, and so many great people in the room supporting, and just wonderful. Thank you so much for doing that, Quentin. Almost called him Arsenio.
That was pretty cool, man.
Right. Okay, so we are going to step into the next section. of our evening. So I got a couple questions for you guys, and we're just gonna see what you come up with us. So, sorry, I'm just trying to. I was so engrossed with what Quentin was doing. I should have been getting ready, but I was really involved there. So, Liquid,
Yes.
if you could choose between lettuce for a head or broccoli from arms, which one would you have?
If I could have what?
Lettuce for a head or broccoli for arms, which one would you choose?
Lettuce or broccoli for arms?
Right.
I'm definitely going with lettuce.
Okay. All right. What do you think about his answer there, Blonde Father?
I think it's a definite upgrade.
Oh, goodness. Oh,
This is
goodness.
coming from a dude that was so ugly the doctor slapped his dad.
Let me see. Okay, the Blonde Father. If nothing ever sticks to Teflon, how do we make Teflon stick to a pan?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Duct tape.
Duct tape. Oh, okay. You both have mustaches. Have you ever referred to it before as a mouth brow?
No.
Never?
No. A
No?
one-seater?
Will you now?
No.
No, he says, oh my God.
Did you say a what? Did you say a one-seater?
What? I don't remember what I said.
Okay. Let me see. Geez, there's just so many great questions here. Hold on one second. I'm going to copy this over. I'm going to send this right now to, I'm going to do it for Liquid. So Liquid, you can receive a message.
No.
Honest?
Yeah, I can't on Instagram though.
Yeah, on Instagram.
Okay.
Okay, so I sent something to you, and I want you to read this in the meanest voice that you can. We need your acting skills.
Just to let you know, I think you're very hot and you're. Oh wait, no, this is.
That's not the right one.
Okay. In my meanest voice.
You're mean.
My teddy and I like mini marshmallows in our hot chocolate before we tuck up for bed.
What do you think, Blonde Father? How do you do?
I could never do that.
Do you want to try?
Never.
You don't like marshmallows in your hot chocolate.
Right? There's a reason. And your teddy probably. Blonde Father, what do you think your teddy bear would think about you eating gummy bears?
I think my teddy bear would definitely be jealous, but I'd give it a bite.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Sorry, I got out of that to go. Blonde Father, is it true that you're afraid of staying home alone?
No.
No.
He loves to watch it though.
You
Liquid.
remind me of one of the sticky-handed bandits almost. I could see that. Mark, is it? No, what's the
Around 11:30 at night. That's usually. No mind.
Liquid.
Jello
What color crayon would you like to be if you had to eat a crayon straight out of the box?
Here's the deal: is I have discovered one thing. Do you know what a red crayon tastes like?
No.
A purple crayon.
Oh.
I would probably be. I would be a turquoise crayon.
Oh, okay. So you okay. All right.
That
All
would
right.
be. I would be fun to watch come out. Like tie dye.
Blonde father, is it true that you recently created a room about yourself so you could be the talk of the town?
Yes. And I Googled myself to see if I'm kidding. No.
You Googled yourself to see if it was up yet.
Yeah.
Okay, blonde father, I do know that you just got a dog.
I did.
So if your dog could talk, what would your dog say that would ruin everybody's image of you?
Oh man.
He almost made me
Peanut
spit
butter.
my water out.
He I don't think he would say anything. I mean, I'm flawless.
Okay. All right. Well,
No,
now
I just can't think of anything.
the dog hasn't gotten to know you well enough yet. It's still a young puppy.
Yeah, it's a young puppy.
We'll ask you in a couple months again.
Yeah.
Liquid, is it true that you accidentally glued your hands together after doing a recent craft project?
Did I do what?
Did you glue your hands together while you were doing a craft project?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I don't know. I might have. I think I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Well, Liquid, what do you think would be the worst buy one get one free sale of all time?
Worst buy one get one free sale is a colonoscopy.
All right. Blonde father, how many beers do you think I would be able to consume?
8.
8?
You can do it.
I can do it.
I'm sorry. I think he misunderstood the question. I think he heard you say, "How many do you think?"
How many do you think what?
How many do you think I would have to consume? Anyway,
Liquid, if roses are red, why are violets blue?
roses are red, violets are blue.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because roses are red, violets are blue, and the reason why I don't have to tell you.
Okay, blonde father, if you were stuck on a long plane ride beside someone who annoyed you, what are they doing?
They're invading my space and breathing heavy,
Okay.
You're breathing heavy.
like on me. You know, you're like,
You can feel the warmth of their breath on you.
yeah. Or they're like touching my AC thing. I don't like
Oh,
that either.
yeah, that's a no-no. How long before you lose it?
30 minutes.
All right. Liquid, how many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
Right.
It's an easy one.
17.
All right.
Got it.
Why do you think 17?
Well, I know 17.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I've seen a chicken and elephant fight.
Apparently you both have.
Absolutely.
Because one father said that's right.
And it took 17.
It took 17 of them. All right.
Easy. Why does he get all the easy questions?
Okay, well, here's one for you. This should be relatively easy for you. If animals could talk, which one would be the most boring?
I would say probably an aardvark.
Oh, okay.
They're just weird.
Just weird. But they eat ants. I'm gonna stick with you for a second here because you wanted the easy
Or
question.
fish, because you probably couldn't hear them that well.
What? Bears?
Or fish, because you can't
Fish?
hear them that well.
Yeah, that might be boring. Hard to understand, right?
Yeah.
All right. Um, Blonde father, which sport do you think they'll invent next?
I don't know.
Liquid is cereal soup.
Cereal, food?
Is cereal soup?
Oh, it's cereal soup.
Yeah.
No, cereal's not a soup.
Okay. Liquid, how long do you think you'd survive in a zombie apocalypse?
You
Just
know,
build on that word.
first of all, I'd stay behind blonde father, because they. He's, but I could go off the rail. I could go under for a while. I'll be all right.
Obviously.
You'd be all right.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
All right. The blonde father. If I was to tell you that I failed the driver's test, which part would you assume I failed?
Definitely the driving portion. You're a writer. I mean, the written exam, I think you can pull it off.
The written portion I do okay on. So which one of you could show me the hidden apps on your phone?
I don't have any hidden apps.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any I could show you.
Yeah, those expected answers. Let me see. I got one more question for each of you, and then so Liquid. What pizza topping would you like if you had to be one?
What pizza topping would I like if I had to be one?
Yeah.
Oh, anchovy, because nobody would eat me.
I like it. That's a good answer.
He is a fish.
He is a fish. Let me see. I got one more question for the blonde father, and then so blonde father, what is the most useless word?
The most useless word. That's a hard one.
Okay.
Shazam. Is that even a word?
You know what? I never thought about it, but I agree. And then, so for both of you, I want to know this. Which would you rather win, the lottery or to be named Employee of the Month every month?
The lottery.
Yeah, the lottery.
Okay, just checking. I was wondering because
Employee of the month is like you don't get a raise, but
You're like, yeah, oh
you can't
cool, I
afford
get
to
a
get a
parking
raise.
spot.
But yeah. So,
all right. So, we have some great prizes here. We're a little bit tapped out, so I do have a few things. So there's a bonus with this one because I have for both of you, I have a slightly used dryer sheet, but I will also give you this elastic band with it. You can do that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he needs that band for sure. That's cool. I mean, he can double twist it or whatever. The elastic dryer sheets. I'm pretty sure he's already got a couple of your dryer sheets that you don't know about. Anyway.
We also have hold on 1 second, let me see if I can just quickly show you, because Arsenio won this the other week when he was here, and I was super excited to give it to him.
Yeah, Arsenio's cool, man.
He is, right?
The cool
Okay,
dude
so
right there.
I have this box of packing peanuts for you. Both, I'm going to send you both one. Shipping is not included, so you'll have to pay for the shipping.
Those are delicious.
That's right. I think that he said that too.
Next time, eat them with your mouth, Liquid.
Wait, with my 1 2.
And then the other prize that really dug deep for this. So who likes to travel?
I do.
Okay, so Liquid, we have an all expense paid visit to your local park, pedestrian access only. And the Blonde Father, we are giving you a 50% coupon for off of any brand new car at participating dealerships only.
Good, because if he got the free access to the
What?
I say, because if he got the tickets to the nearest park, he's been trespassed from that. That's a good.
Well, then I made a good choice on that. We're nearing the end of the show. What? Say it again.
I'm good.
Yeah, okay. Wasn't for our ears. We're nearing the end of the show. I want to thank you both for coming on, but before I let you go, I want to offer you 2 things. I want to offer you to share another piece. It can be individual pieces, or it can be another collab, whatever you would like to do. As long as they're your pieces, we want to hear your work. And the other thing, before you get into poetry, I want to ask both of you if there's anything that you would like to share or feel like, maybe I didn't ask you or should have asked you, or you want to just add. It's your chance.
No, I think we're good. I think it was a great interview.
I do too.
What dealerships are participating?
There'll be a list.
With the peanuts?
With the peanuts, yeah. I'll make sure that we get your shipping information so that you can pay for the shipping, and then we'll send the packing peanuts. Yeah.
Hey, don't eat them all, bro. Some of those are mine.
You each get your own. We're getting better at this stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we are.
All right, cool.
Probably half a box each, but just still, I'm saying. So, when you're ready, I give you the mic. You guys can give us another piece of your wonderful poetry.
You want to start? Go ahead.
Blonde Father, want to go first?
I can.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know what I want to read. Have you ever got one question right on that show?
Yeah, once or twice.
Okay. I will read. I haven't posted this yet. It's really short too. So there was a prompt, "Save me from me." The title is "Reclaimed Fate." Save me from myself, my solitary plea from the depths of despair where I yearn to be free. Fleeting moments of solace, must they be too far and few between, as darkness prevails engulfing smoke screens? Save me from the shackles that bind my weary soul, for I am trapped in the labyrinth, losing all control. The echoes of my sorrows, they reverberate within, a relentless battle, a war alone I cannot win. Save me from the shadows that deceive as they dance within my mind, twisting and turning, leaving sanity behind. They whisper cruel secrets, taunting and unkind, a symphony of chaos, a torment unrefined. Save me from the tempest that rages in my heart, this hurricane of emotions tearing me apart.
Mm.
Love and hate entwined, such a volatile blend, a roller coaster ride without sight of an end. Save me from the secrets buried deep inside, the scars of my past where dubious darkness did reside, haunted by memories that are taunting in return, a constant reminder of every bridge that's been burned. Save me from the doubts that cloud my every thought, a symphony of intricate insecurities left all for naught. Self doubt's poison slowly seeping into every vein, erasing self worth, leaving only the disdain. Save me from the mask I wear day by day, a facade of strength to keep all the pain at bay. Because behind the smile, a shattered soul resides, longing for someone to shed light and see right through the lies. Save me from this labyrinth, guide me towards the light, illuminate the path obscured by restless, endless nights. Embrace me with compassion. I must mend my broken wings, unveil the bliss beauty that beneath this darkness sings. Save me from myself. I'm not sure I can do this on my own. Where are you, helping hands? Is there any empathy left to be shown? For in this plea for rescue, I hope to find redemption and inner healing, collecting pieces of me on paths to peace of mind. Save me from me, and I shall rise anew, a phoenix from the ashes. Let my spirit start its prolonged pursuit. With gratitude and strength, let me reclaim my own fate, for in saving me from myself, I shall no longer wait.
That was fantastic.
That was good, man. That was badass, dude. I like that.
What was the title of that one again, please?
Reclaimed fate.
Beautiful. Wonderful.
Um, this is off of the same prompt. This is off of the prompt "Save Me from Me," and I was gonna do something different, but I'm gonna do that. Just keep it going like this.
Yeah.
And this is just simply called "She Saved Me." Uh, Not sure what it was about her that made me want to stay. There was promise heard through every word she never even had to say. I'm not sure how to put it without sounding so cliche. Beside her became the only place my head would ever lay. It never even mattered how far I had gone astray. She would help to raise the anchor no matter how much it might weigh. It wasn't for my loved ones, the family I just threw away. It wasn't the hurt I caused or the friends I did betray. It wasn't from the crowd I used to roll with, nor all the dangerous games we'd play. Not for the dark and ugly places I would go without dismay. It wasn't for all the laws and rules I never could obey, and it wasn't for the quarter ounce of cocaine I went through every other day. It wasn't for the whiskey I would drown in to keep the jittering at bay. It wasn't for the Xanax bars I'd crush and snort just to help me sleep okay. It wasn't for the frequent nosebleeds. That's just the price I had to pay. And the expense of self resentment is what cost I did defray. I never even understood that I was standing in my way. It wasn't from unhappiness, man. I was young and wild and free, and the constant threat of violence wasn't any threat to me. I tried being honest about the man I was, and she just agreed to disagree. Told me, how in the hell could she see the man that I was supposed to be? My spirit had gone numb. All the things I'd said, all the things I'd done, they rattle and they hum like a song that goes unsung. But the message, just to some, is how I had become both a good-for-nothing bum and a fucking piece of scum. As it turns out, I'm the only thing she had to save me from. And here's how she did it. She said, "This ain't something you should hear. It needs to be something that you feel. Tell me what's the real you so afraid of to ever let the not you take the wheel. It turns me on when I watch you charm the room, but that other guy has zero sex appeal. Honesty's the only thing from you I've ever sought. I'm in love with the man you are, but I despise the man you're not. So before you even speak a word, here's a little food for thought. Bullshit ain't no answer if that's the only one you've got. I can trust in your commitment, which really means a lot, but there ain't a line that he could sell me that I will have ever bought. So if you're gonna lie, just know that you'll get caught, and then I won't just leave you. I'm gonna leave you here to rot." And I thought, damn, this girl is hot. Before you give your word, I suggest you think it through. Don't say you're going to do it if it's something you won't do. But if you come at me with lies just so we can screw, I will bring a wrath like you had never knew. And you'll wish that you had walked away with just your balls turned blue. Let's put it this way. You ain't gonna fuck me if I have to fuck him too. If I'm fucking you, then I'm fucking only you. So if he shows up, I'm charging you with rape and then I'll sue. And you had best believe that's true. My respect for her, it grew. I wasn't wading in the water, I was drowning in the sea. Had she not been such a strong swimmer, I'd hate to think where I might be. I couldn't see the shackles. Tell me how she had the key. But with restraints around the not me, I had been set free. Captive in a prison which I could never flee, she fearlessly confronted my only enemy on the day she vowed to save me from me.
Um, I would like to thank you both for your sincere talent. Wow, both of those pieces were exceptional. And I am very drawn to the two of you for a number of reasons, but your poetry is what opened the door to what I consider our friendship. So I would like to thank you both for that and for agreeing to come on the show and having a great time with us. I hope you enjoyed your time here. I really do. That's important to me.
It was fun. Thank you for having us. It's an honor. It's a privilege to know you and to Quentin as well. You do a lot. You're very powerful in the community, and we want to thank you too.
Thank you so much. So I'm going to close the show, but I just want to let you two know to both stay in the room. Don't leave. We have what we call the little after party after. So just hang tough when the credits roll, and we'll get right back to you. For everybody else out here, we can't thank you enough for joining. Again, we're Let's Talk, and this is Serious Shenanigans. I'm Valerie Lorraine. My guests tonight have been the Liquid Lizard and the Blonde Father. You can find them both on Instagram. I believe they're both on TikTok, we learned tonight. And there are probably other places too, but I think that their main home for their poetry and their shenanigans themselves is on Instagram. You can watch this replay right here on YouTube. You can also watch it get uploaded in the next few days to Spotify. And we would love to hear your comments and your feedback about these shows. We certainly hope that you've enjoyed your evening. Once again, I would like to thank Quentin Ford, who is the mainstay, the reason why we are all here, and who makes everything work behind the channels. So thank you, Quentin, for everything you do. And I'm going to hand it over to you now. Good night, everybody.